99.7 DJX, the Ben Davis and Kelly K Show podcast.
Supplying every demand.
On demand.
Setting the bar stories. These are always stories that really set the bar for your day very low.
It's a little hurdle you can jump over successfully and say, listen, I accomplished something by not doing that.
Yeah, so really this is the story of Vincent Marks. Vincent Marks had a dream.
Wow.
And it was to be a police officer.
Yeah, a lot of kids, they dream about that when they dress up as, cops, maybe for Halloween, or they play like they're cops when they're kids with their friends in the neighborhood.
So how did this turn into a setting the bar story? Well, if you can manage to make it through the day without pulling over a police officer when you're only pretending to be a police officer, then you're doing okay.
Yeah, he's not a kid, right?
No, he's 27 years old, Vincent.
Okay.
He likes to pretend to be a police officer. He pulled someone over. He had flashing lights. He had the whole thing because why?
Oh, but yeah, the dream, right.
So the person who pulled over assumed Vincent was a real police officer, pulled into a parking lot.
Sounds like he looks pretty legit.
Yeah, then Vincent, once he pulled in, he kind of used his own car to block the guy in, and then Vincent walks up to the car, whips out a fake badge, and, acts like a police officer because why?
He's got a dream. Yeah. Okay.
Well, here's where it all went south, because Vincent was pretty unlucky because the driver happened to be a real police officer who was just off duty. And here's the fun part. The guy actually recognized Vincent because they'd had a run-in before when he was involved with some sort of domestic dispute.
Okay, so this is not Vincent's first time having a brush with the law.
Yeah, so, and maybe Vincent was thinking, well, if you can't beat him, join him, And
absolutely. That's probably because, he had a dream.
He did. So Vincent was like, you know what? Hang on, let me go back to my car and I'll be right back with your ticket. And that's when he peeled away because this happened back in the beginning of June and they just tracked Vincent down this past week. And now he's facing charges for impersonating an officer in addition to his other stuff. So
yeah, so what we're saying is if you do have a dream, to one day be a police officer, there are steps to take.
Yep.
You do have to, go to the academy.
Yeah.
And graduate and stuff. And then maybe. But still, and I'm sure Vincent had the best of intentions. He thought maybe that person might have been driving dangerously and was trying to save the citizens by pulling him over or not.
Yeah, we're not really sure, but if you can manage to make it through the day without pulling over a police officer when you're just pretending to be a police officer, even though...
Yes. We're not squashing dreams.
No, we're not.
We're just saying take the correct steps to achieve those dreams.
Yep, then you're doing okay. That is Setting the Bar on 99.7 EJX.